Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Podcast with your host Fatih Batul. And today I've got a really interesting topic that I'm going to be speaking on. So let's get this started. So first of all, I hope everyone's week and weekend have been beautiful, blissful, and joyful, or full of adventures maybe. My week have been quite not so busy, but like also busy with schoolwork and as usual. Today I'm going to be speaking on the social media effect on our daily life, the influence it has on our life. I think social media has both a positive and negative side, but the most concerning thing right now is the negative, because the way it's just like growing and it's just influencing people in a really negative way, that people are losing their mind, people are getting affected with their mental health. I think from my experience, I had every kind of social media platform a year back, except Facebook, that I got rid of it after high school. I had like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. I don't know, it was too much for me. I was the kind of person that used to wake up in the morning and the first thing I used to like do is like watch my phone, like check my phone and like see who has texted me or like what's going on and like, you know, everything, like just to keep myself updated. But then I went through this phase where I realized that it is affecting me in a really negative way, and I decided that I'm gonna get rid of it, like every kind of social media platform that I have, because it was not for me. It was like taking way too much energy from me. So I got rid of Instagram, I got rid of TikToks and everything. And you won't believe the peace that I got after it, the time and the energy that I had for me. It was peaceful. I mean, it is still peaceful because I don't have Instagram. The only thing I have is TikTok. It's not my personal TikTok account, is for like to promote my podcast, and I have Twitter where I promote and talk mostly about mental health and like self-growth and health and training, all this stuff. So I think I came to a realization that social media was not made for me. I mean, if I have to take today's time and speak on it, that social media has become so advanced and at the same time so complicated that people does not have their own say, does not have their own point of view on things, on topics, on discussions. All they can see, all they can hear is people's point of view. I mean, if you take example of TikTok or Instagram, someone posts something about their relationship problems, how complicated is their life and everything, how they're struggling. Instead of people working hard to find out what the problem is with their relationship, they try to find, or they try to see what people has to say on their relationship. I mean, there are people, whatever happens, they put on social media, oh, today I did this or did that. me and my boyfriend, we did this or we did that, or we're going here and there. Why? Why does people's point of view has to matter what you're doing, what you're not doing? Keep your relationship private. If it's not secret, keep it private. Because the more you're gonna put it over social media, the more you're gonna put it publicly that this is what we're doing and this is what we're doing, it's gonna become more complicated. People has their say over your relationship. Maybe they're gonna judge you. Maybe they're gonna view their views over your relationship, and you're gonna see people's comments and that is gonna affect you. And that's my point of view, and that's my thinking, because I've been through it and I've seen it, how it has affected my life. And I promise you, and I guarantee you, that the moment you are gonna stop putting your relationship or your life updates over social media, your life is gonna become so peaceful and calm, and you're gonna be so happy. Your relationships with your partner is gonna work because you are gonna put effort more on your relationship, finding out the problems and working out and solving it with your partner, instead of putting it over social media that if I'm having this problem, what should I do? And I think the social media effect is so true, and the way it is so addictive for people, that time passes by in a blink of an eye, like 6 hours passes by, and all you're doing is like scrolling and seeing likes and what people are doing in their life, and you're just forgetting your own life. You are losing consciousness over your life. You are losing the track of time that your life, your today, is passing by so quick. You know, when people say, oh, time has passed by so quick in a blink of an eye, or the whole year has passed by so quick that I did not even knew that every year passes by so quick. I mean, if you're gonna be on your social media every day for 6 hours, that's how it's gonna feel like. If you're gonna drop that social media or cell phone for a while and sit with yourself and reflect back over yourself and speak to yourself and talk to yourself how your life is going on right now, what kind of future do you want, what do you really want from your life, what is your reason on this planet, on this life that you have, then you're gonna realize that everything is gonna be on time. Nothing is gonna feel like, oh, everything has passed by so quick. And you know, there are a lot of people, they say, oh, time has passed by so quick and I don't know how. Maybe it's just like, it's not, because you're just thinking about tomorrow. You keep thinking about what am I gonna do tomorrow, what am I gonna do in a week. Planning is good, but overthinking about tomorrow, overthinking about a week, overthinking about the whole year is gonna destroy your today. Live in present. Stop everything. Stop the moment. Live in present. See what you want to do today. See how you want to improve your day. And I can't stop thinking about the way we are comparing ourselves, comparing our life and relationships with the people on social media, the way they have pictured their life as a perfect picture. We don't know what's happening in their life. We don't know what kind of ups and downs they're having in their relationship, but all we can see is that perfect picture right there, and we think that that's life. There are a lot of people's relationship breaks up or gets destroyed because of this social media, that people picture their relationship so perfectly, and they think that every relationship should be perfect and just like that picture. they start demanding a perfect relationship instead of communicating with their partner and talking and solving the problem. They demand that I want that kind of relationship instead of putting effort. And let's talk about the social media effect on today's younger generation. The way it has effect and influence over our children and kids is just scary. When I think about it, that someday I'm going to be having a family, someday I'm going to be having my own kids, how can I protect them? How can I make them realize that everything on social media is not true? The way kids today is just scary. The way they talk, the way they speak to their parents. They don't have any emotional connection with their parents. It's just parents are forgetting to communicate with their kids, and kids are forgetting to communicate with their parents. And social media is taking that space and completing that space for our younger generation. And I just don't know. The more I think about it, the more I talk about it, the more I discuss it with my boyfriend, I become more anxious, more curious of what future has, what's gonna happen, how and what do we do to protect ourselves and protect our kids. And it's just a really uncertain topic because we don't know. Anything can happen. Things might get well, things might become positive, or the other way. And I think all we can do is avoid and use less and not judge ourselves or not compare ourselves, because what we see on these platforms, they're not true, they're not real. People show a perfection. That's what I think social media is all about, perfection. No one's perfect, no one's life is perfect. There's so many ups and downs. And all we do is compare ourselves, compare our life with just a picture that shows perfection. I mean, I just don't know. The more I think about it, it just gets complicated. But I hope that future is gonna be good, because I myself am gonna do my best, am gonna protect and do whatever it takes to have a good life and a good relationship with my partner and with my kids. But there are things and there are times that you don't have control over time. You don't know. There's just like things are uncertain, that anything can happen. Things can go well and things can go worse. Well, that was it for today, and I want to appreciate each and every one of you for showing love and support. And I'm gonna do my best to make this podcast as interesting and come up with more interesting topics. And I want everyone to leave comment under my podcast if you wanna listen to any, if you want me to talk on specific topics, and I'm gonna do my best to deliver it. And until next Sunday, everyone take care of yourself, and bye bye.